Hey,
Go, Breeze.
Katie, as women, there's rules we need to stand by. Stand for something to fall for anything.
Love. Never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Two. Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything. Four. Today she call you sis, tomorrow she your enemy. Five. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Six. Stand no business, if they say it's up, you better ride. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet that on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when you do on how to move out here. You know this shit get ugly. I had a bitch do me the dirtiest for claim to love me. I went through hella shit and back to be kicked up and comfy. You see how hard I grind, little bitch, don't never call me lucky. You fuck a nigga good enough and he gon' think he own you. The broke ones usually insecure, the rich ones try to control you. That's why it's always best to choose the one that's real and loyal. Cause money come and go, but it's some shit you can't teach. Time gon' always separate the hustlers from the leeches. The loudest is the weakest, give a fuck about what they scream. And don't be matching fucked up energy with hoes in no way. Be realer than that lame shit, cause that right there got no place. Love. One. Never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Two. Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Three. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything. Four. Today she call you sis, tomorrow she your enemy. Five. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Six. Stand no business, if they say it's up, you better ride. Seven. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet that on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when you. And don't be laid up face down with your ass out. With some nigga you can't call for nothing if you ass out. I ain't saying that me walk around here with your hand out, but just in case some shit don't really go the way you planned out. Don't go blowing bags on the bag if you can't put a bag in it. And never fuck with niggas you never see with their children. Don't never handle business decisions while in your feelings. Keep your hair and nails done and don't play around about that fitness. Keep everyone at your game room and bitches out of your bedroom. They'll see the way that he treat you and try to fuck him in the same room. A few D's and some LLC's so you ain't cooked if a nigga leaves. Sweet life ain't always sweet, bitch. Gotta stay on her Q's and P's. One. Never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Two. Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Three. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything. Four. Today she call you sis, tomorrow she your enemy. Five. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Six. Stand no business, if they say it's up, you better ride. Keep the family first in front of everything. Bet that on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when you do it.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. We are here. I'm so excited to be here today. Y'all just don't even know. Listen here. Kewon White breaks his silence, the truth about Mo3’s child and DNA spilled. You know, he spilled the tea. And all this is alleged, okay? In this exclusive breakdown, we dive deep into the latest allegations as Kewon White spills the tea on Mo3’s estate drama. We're asking the hard questions. Is the DNA story a lie, or is there a cover-up happening? Most importantly, what does Mo3’s manager Brandon Rainwater actually know about the situation? We're piecing together the timeline and the tea you won't hear anywhere else. Kewon White's official statement, the truth behind the rumors, Brandon Rainwater's potential involvement or silence. You know, we're going to be breaking down the lies and the facts. Make sure you guys join me on Patreon for the raw, uncut conversation and exclusive tea you can't get here. And then also check out my support my channel with the grab and go gear. You can find that in my description. And the disclaimer is the views and opinions expressed in this video are for entertainment and news reporting purposes only. All parties are presumed innocent until proven otherwise in a court of law. So now that we've gotten that out the way, I had taken some few notes because I was chatting with Kewon White. And pretty much he just broke the news. He was very transparent, I must say. This was the most transparent that I've seen him. Like I said, we spoke in the beginning of the year, what, February? We spoke in February sometime. I believe it was Valentine's Day. So we spoke and things went a little left because people were getting the wrong interpretations of me being a reporter and flirting or doing whatever. But long story short, I asked him on that day, I was like, well, why don't you come out and just tell your side of the truth so you can free yourself? And I guess he was trying to stick to the street code and not really say anything. But recently he's been talking. All right, so the biggest thing that he's talked about was Rainwater, Mo3, and Cedric. They're all cool with Ashley. Um, he said that Ashley is cool with both sides. So the Mo3 side and then the Yellow Beezy side. He also said that Sted and Ashley talked. And he also said that Sed was in jail when Mo3 was unalived. But he also said that Sed is his cousin. And so I'm not even going to lie to you. It's interesting how like in the whole story and just how people were navigating in Dallas, they were like, well, everybody knows each other because they either grew up in school together or through community or something like that. But everybody, in some way, somehow, kind of knew of each other. Kewon said that he didn't know Jossie. He's seen Ashley before. They've never spoke though. That was a little questionable to me because you saw her, but you didn't speak. But she knows who you are by face, but y'all had a conversation. That's what he said. Then I guess they were trying to figure out what was Rainwater's involvement, his role, and his motive. And Keywan stated that it was money control and he was probably tired of getting his ass beat. And so that would make a lot of sense because if you really think about it, Yellow Beezy and Rain had got into a fight. Rain was out here, amping things up and oh, you should go and do this and it'll get some traction. If you beef with this person, then it's gonna bring you some numbers and traction. So, that's his philosophy as far as like artists or anyone getting out there and trying to make a name for themselves. He don't want you to, be genuine and just try to work with somebody. He wants you to start up a beef because I guess the controversy sells. Now, he Kiwan made a statement about Ashley's baby, and now it is up for question: is it Mo3's baby or is it Sed's baby? And Kiwan feels like his cousin got played. So his cousin said he felt like he got played in this whole situation. Now, now he says Jackie Jossie, Devin Brown, and Ashley, they fuck with Rain and Mo3. But then he said Jossie was, with Mo3 and pretty much Jackie, messed with everybody. So I could really get that. I could see that how Jackie would, kind of be cool with both sides because like she has this street vibe to her. Like she just I don't know, like she just has a street vibe to her. She's ready to go down. Like she will set some stuff up to where like a meeting for a fight or something like that. So she's about that life. Jossie, she's more of from what I've seen, she kind of plays like this quiet role, like, but if you get her to that point, yeah, she'll and that's just like anybody, you get them to a point they're gonna go left. Um, um I want you guys to kind of take your mind back. Remember when Quatita was saying she had brought up a baby? And the girl was like, no, I don't have a kids by him or anything like that. I wonder, was this kind of the situation because of they're saying allegedly that one of Mo3's baby's moms, like that are portraying that the child is his and the child is really not his. That's what they're saying out here allegedly. So we don't know the facts, but I guess we'll find out when they go to court and through this trial. Now they said that the child's mother and I don't even know how to say this without even okay, so not the child's mother. They were saying that so Kewon was pretty much saying Jossie was forced to talk to Mo3. And I think that we all knew that. Being that their mom were involved and it was kind of like they were playing hot potato. If you guys go back and look at my video, I told you it felt like they were playing hot potato with Mo3. Like you get him, no, you get him, or whatever, whatever. But they were saying, well, Kewon was saying that Jackie was she was a jealous sister, and she wanted to benefit from what Jossie was benefiting from. But I really don't understand what Jossie was benefiting from. Maybe like a few dollars or something like that. Maybe like a purse or something like that. Maybe like little small little gifts. And maybe she wanted that. She wanted a man to kind of spoil her and be at her beck and call. Or if she reaches out to him, he doesn't hesitate to hit her up with a Cash App or a Apple Pay or something. So they were seeing that the alleged baby mom, she kept missing the DNA court when it had come to Mo3's alleged child. So I don't know how true that is, but I guess we'll find that out in court records. So they were asking who was Trap Boy Freddie talking about when he was like, F girl, um, took his 15 bands, got down on him, and you got me. So they were saying that this was pretty much Ashley because what Kewon was saying was that Ashley allegedly was with Sid around the time they were kicking it. I don't know how much he knew, but if we go back into my note, Kewon said that he's seen Ashley before, but they never spoke. Right? So he's seen her before, but they never spoke. So I was thinking like, what? Because I didn't know who they were talking about. I thought it was Devin. But anywho, I don't know how true this is, but Ashley had access to the Sid's crib when he was locked up. And they were saying like, um, they wanted to know kind of like, is Jossie innocent? And in a sense, Kewon had come out to kind of clear her name because she was looking for Rain to do it. But Kewon pretty much kind of cleared her name allegedly, some way, somehow. But Kewon feels like Sid got played, and he feels like Ashley's baby is Mo3's. I mean, it's Sid's, and it's not Mo3's. Child, this is a lot. Um, as we go on, so Kewon feels like Sid and Mo3 had the same duck off spot. They had like a same stash spot or something like that. I don't know. That's a little interesting because like when you think something is sacred, but you really have people like around you, allegedly, like in your circle, like really trying to steer you like in a whole totally different direction and throwing you off, and you've got individuals that are not being honest and truthful. But anywho, they said that Ashley and Rainwater or Cedric, um, so Ashley has two contenders allegedly. Well, three. So it would either be Rainwater's, Cedric's, or Mo3’s baby. They were saying that Ashley's daughter is like 6 foot. They were saying that he looks nothing like Mo3. And so that's it on that one. Now, we did have some more commentary. I did have some more notes. So now get into this. So, how do y'all feel about Detective Barnes? Do y'all feel like Detective Barnes is like helping these content creators out in this case? Like, let me know what y'all think because I am like so confused because Ratchet he says that hold on, let me see what he said. He said something about Detective Barnes and he wanted to know if Detective Barnes was like playing with him. And I guess he had made a phone call down there and he didn't get no answer. But what I figured out is these content creators are pretty much itching for some attention. They're going about it the wrong way. I just kind of feel like soon as Kewon White opened up to me and we were having conversation, and my thing was, I'm not here to make anybody feel a certain type of way. I'm here to get down to the truth. And he said that he was innocent, so I want to know how is he innocent? And now we're hearing his point of view and his side. So um I know they were on there, they were trying to discredit Quatita, the Mo3's reader, but I don't understand why they're trying to deflect and discredit Quatita when Jackie had to utilize her services. So if we want to say inconsistencies, there's a lot of inconsistencies. There's, I'm going to put my notepad down and I'm just going to go off the dome because this is what I'm, this is what I'm really figuring out. These people don't want justice for Mo3. They want to sit up here and get a moment, like I said, and get popular and off of Mo3's name. I feel like Queen 88 has a lot to do with this. She's in the mix. Rainwater, he's upset because his ship is falling down. He's having a tower moment, and there's nowhere he can run, there's nowhere he can hide. He's running out of options. And so, with me on here, you know, I just mind my own business. I go on different people's channel, I give my commentary. I just keep it professional. I don't come on to nobody. I don't make nothing personal, and I don't go overboard, right? But this individual is utilizing people in the Mo3 sector to, oh, blackball her. Don't let her come over. She's this, she's that. And they're always projecting something on me. It's like, how do we get from Mo3's case to you talking about my personal life that you know nothing about? You do not know me. We have not had high tea before. We have not went shopping before. We have not went to Starbucks before. We never exercised before. Like the closest that you've gotten to me is on YouTube. So let's not act like we are buddies. And this is another thing. I know a lot of you are pissed off because I'm going at different people. If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. What B Way said was very nasty. It was very malicious and it was very offensive. We have people out here that are survivors of SA. Those are triggers. And so when you say these black men have the right to gather all you black women up in a group and put y'all up against each other so y'all can argue for their entertainment, you're mad at me because I'm trying to stick up and say, no, we're not going to do this. We're not going to violate because y'all let them use y'all. They're not going to use me. I got some self respect, I have some dignity, and I have some integrity about myself. There's no way I'm going to be letting them in, talk to me any kind of way. Y'all like that? That's on you. But not my, if I see something, I'm going to say something. You say something inappropriate, you're going to get it every time. Do it again. And you did do it again. And I thought that when B-Way would come out tonight, that he would be on a different type of page. They were waiting for me over at Mahia's, like just waiting. I mean, they were just waiting for me to hit the panel. Like they're over there, like still up right now. I've done sat over here, cleaned up, did my hair, put on my makeup and all that. And they're sitting over there thinking about me and how one person has got them shook. Y'all want to know why they are mad at me? Because I talked about as Broadway's mother. Listen, when you go at me and you say things about me, you say things about my kids and things like that, you don't get the right to tell me how to respond. It's just a no-go. It's a no-brainer. I will never bow down to anybody. I will never apologize. No, you're nasty. You're nefarious. And I've been telling him, like, I don't know how he found me, but he's like, oh, she be over there in the beef sector, this, that, and the third. Well, I don't really be over there anymore. I be on my own channel. I be doing my own thing. Like, I'm just doing something different. My birthday is in what, 2 months? My birthday is in 2 months. I'm trying to figure out what outfit I'm gonna wear. If I'm gonna have a middle part bust down or I'm gonna do a side part, that's what I'm focused on. I'm focusing on my child's graduation, where are we gonna take photos at? Like, y'all are the least of my worries. I don't get off of here and get to thinking about y'all or getting on the phone with somebody and saying, hey girl, did you see such and such? And oh, hoo, hoo, ha. No, that's y'all. Let y'all talk behind the scenes. Y'all are sitting up here. How is it that Rain was just trying to backdoor Co Gotti and 88 started playing his song? Or somebody started playing a song. I'm just like, I don't want to be a part of the let's fight and let's make up. That's just not my tea. You fight and make up with your boyfriend. You fight and make up with your supporters. I'm not interested. I don't know. I guess they think that like I'm just like some type of basic individual. No. If I say I'm out here and I'm working for true crime, I'm working for true crime. I'm trying to solve this case. Y'all are over there trying to, like I said, y'all are trying to make the moment about y'all and not Mo3 and his legacy. And then y'all have no respect for Mo3's mom. Like to be sitting out here carrying on with a man that then disrespected her, and y'all out here protecting him like he's a victim. It means that y'all can be bought. Y'all look like the modern day slaves. You just get purchased. $50, $25, it doesn't matter. And y'all be so gracious and so joyful when y'all are trying to take down another Black person. Like, you don't have nothing going on good in your life that you can kind of drift away and take a time out, take a moment. Like for me, I like to garden. Y'all saw me gardening earlier. I was in the dirt. I don't mind, dressing down and all that. It doesn't make me. Clothes don't make me. Things don't make me. Material objects, they don't make me. So I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how big your house is. I don't care how fancy your car is. And I don't care how much is in your bank account. Because at the end of the day, it does nothing for me. I would rather for you to support the community instead of bragging about what you have to me. Now you want to support the community, that's a beautiful thing. I can support that. But to try to make somebody feel less than because you have your position in life or where you are in life is at a generous state, you know, because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, you know. My main focus with this case was to really figure out like, why would y'all people set you up? And it's like with the Shankwell Robinson case, she was there with friends that look like us. It's like I'm not understanding, why do we take each other out? Y'all make us, oh my God, the white man, oh they took us out. You crying, you protesting. But then as soon as one of y'all take each other out, y'all celebrating popping bottles. That's why I don't fit in. And if you have a man that sits around and disrespects somebody's mom, that's a lot. A grieving mom at that, like she's grieving. It's been 6 years, she's waiting for justice, waiting. And you got a man out here saying F her, F her son, F the brother, he's jealous. And then we all know like siblings, yeah, you can have your rivals. You might have your moments, but at the end of the day, it's still your sibling. You feel how you want to feel about them. You may not deal with them, but you still have love for them. So you can't just speak for a man that's not even here about his relationship with his brother. And it's so interesting that he has 88 running around here trying to be PR. Why don't she be PR and go and get her kids? I've noticed like a lot of people be up on YouTube, being assistants, being managers, being secretaries, and they just neglect their whole family. You neglect your family, you neglect your household. When was the last time you cleaned up, did a deep clean around your house? When was the last time you swept and mops? Do you leave dirty dishes in your sink before you go to bed? Do you teach your children right from wrong? Do you give them chores? Do you make them get out and go touch grass? Everybody want to brag. Oh, I got this, I got that. But do you have a peace of mind? Wealth is not loud. The big chains. Y'all remind me of some slaves. When y'all put those big chains around your neck, look like a damn slave. You know when they, man, please. You got a chain around your neck. Then you get the shackles. You get the ones on your wrist, and then you get the ones on your feet. Do y'all not understand this is a slave game? Oh, I signed a deal. All right, what the chain mean? We own you. That's why I'm independent. Nobody's gonna own me. But your faves, they want to be owned. They trying to catch the first thing smoking. Put me on. Let me sign a deal. I don't mind if it's 360. They don't even read. Just don't read. Just, oh yeah, we got the money. Let's go on sign. Mhm. Then later on, they pissed off. They know everything else. Then when something happens, they find out the truth. Oh, I'm mad. Well, no, you should have done your due diligence. Can't nobody make you do nothing. You too grown. You make your own decisions. If they didn't Gucci man you, if they didn't get the if they didn't give you the poo shiesty special, and you signed on that dotted line, that would have on you. And that's just being real. But everybody's gonna have to be accountable for what they did and what they said. The people that thought that it was for laugh and giggles and things like that, and thought they could come on here and move the goalposts, um, switch up the narratives and things like that, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. If you think that you can go down to Dallas County and it's going to be a circus up in there, you're going to fuck around and find out real quick that it's not. Mm. So be on your best behavior. Don't be running up on a journalist. Don't be running up on anybody up in the courtroom. Have some demure. It's going to be a lot of y'all content creators out there. Us black content creators, act like y'all got some sense. It don't matter who's gonna go live first. Y'all all covering the same content. We gonna watch all of y'all because we want to see each and every perspective. So don't get greedy. See, and I'm not even hating on the sector. I'm not even a part of a sector. I have my own sector, Queen City sector. I don't know if I told y'all. So Queen City sector is my sector, right? It's a beautiful place. You get heard. It's very peaceful over here. It's very calm. It's very loving. We see it like we mean it, and we do a lot of transitions, a lot of renovations for the good. We're always excelling, trying to, leveling up to the next level, and so we're not going to be doing any back and forth. We're not going to be, I had to go live. What was it, last night or yesterday evening? And I have to let some people know I'm not the one or the two or the three. You better find yourself and don't play with me, you know? And I felt good. I took my power back. You're not going to sit up here and gaslight me. You're not going to sit right here and try to control me. I'm a grown woman. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. And like I had to check a few people today. Don't tell me to stop or you need to or whatever. I'm a grown woman. Do not tell me that. You're grown. Why don't you mind your business? You don't have to say nothing to me. I know how to conduct myself. Mhm. I don't need help with rebuttals. I don't need help with anything. And I don't need any assistance in how I should handle a response. You know? Okay. I thought I got a text on my computer. But anywho, like I said, I'm not here to go back and forth with these people because I understand some of these people, they just have their own things that they're dealing with, and it is not me. And so I hope you guys can see it because why is B Way so outraged at me? Why? I don't know him. Ever talked to him? That's his content is not what I like. Um, and like I said, he gets off to women getting into it with each other. And he said that this is what the Mo3 sector is about, the men, and they put the women against each other. So that's pretty much what goes on in the beef sector. The men, they'll never go at each other, but they'll put the women against each other and they'll make differences with the women. And when I come in and say, hey, this doesn't seem right, You guys are not being fair. And ladies, do y'all not see that these guys are putting y'all up against each other? And then they are making y'all choose sides, making y'all look dumb. And then they're behind the scenes clapping it up and, sending each other money. Mhm. They support each other. And you know what? Women, I must say, y'all are easily influenced. Y'all are so easily influenced, but y'all forget that you have the power. And you give up your power every time, every time, every time, every time you give in to these sucker dudes. Because this is my thing. My dad, he was a good dad. Um, and so my dad taught me how a man should treat me if he wants to court me or even be a part of my life, right? Because when I met my husband, you can ask my husband, I had 3 jobs and I was a supervisor at one of them. Anywho, and I had my own place and my car was paid off. Um, but it's like when you go into things like, oh, I want money or I want this and then you go into it for all the wrong reasons, it's not going to last long. I want somebody that's going to build with me. I want somebody that's going to be there emotionally, mentally, all of that. And so when mm, when we connected, it was just he gets me, and it's so I don't want to say it's difficult, but it's rare that you find or your partner finds you. And it was just like everything was just something about him. It was just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you might go out on a date or you might kick it with a dude and you like, okay, so I'm feeling them. And especially when they start bringing you lunch and bring you food and stuff while you at work. I'm like, oh, like, and it wasn't just that. It was just like, they kind of feel like, I don't know, like deja vu. Um, and eventually I'll tell y'all kind of like more stories, but I'm just such in great spirits. I'm so, so grateful just for everything. That's when I saw people earlier, they were talking about me. I was like, oh my God. I wish I had my phone. Maybe I was like, oh my God. It made me feel good. Listen, it made me feel so good. I mean, it was like over 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? It was like over 1,000 people that were able to, hear them talking about me. I was enjoying it. I was enjoying every minute of it. I was like, oh my God. So I had left and I came back. I was like, oh, they still talking about me. I'm like, people are gonna figure out that y'all are full of shit. Y'all are seeing, oh, she's this type of person. When they get to know me on my channel, they'll know I'm not. I'm not that type of person that y'all are trying. I'm not the villain in your story that you're trying to portray me to be. Mhm. How long have I been here? 39 minutes. Hi, we're on Instagram as well. Girl, why is your thing keep going out? Cut her on. hmm But yeah, so that's all. I just want to come on here and just kind of give you guys a little rundown on my little notes. But my other notes, I think I'll come back tomorrow or later on with that. Um, if you guys don't mind, send me a cash app. I think that it'll be very lovely. And I might come back. Hold on. Do I have another show set up? Where's my phone? Where is my phone? Um, let me see if I have a let me see if I have another show. Mm-hmm. All right, so I have another show, but I'm gonna set it for 4:15. So I'm gonna set it for like 4:15. But yeah, so that's what it is for tonight. I really don't have anything else to talk about. I was gonna come back on here. Let me see. What will I be talking about? Okay, so then I'll be so my next live is Pizarro got cussed out and how she's betraying the beef sector. Baby, when I tell y'all the recordings that I have. Mhm. All right, so I'll see you guys in a minute.
Queen Tulsa, baby. Your favorite shade, your hottest tea, and your headline queen. The Wendy Williams of YouTube, iconic, epic, and always petty when I need to be. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Cameras on, baby, I control the stage. Every headline bends when I set the page. Hot topics burn, I deliver with grace. Shady little smirk while I give you faith. From the gossip rooms to the YouTube fight, turn petty words into sleepless nights. If I say stops here, then it's all through. No one drops tea like I do. I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Like and subscribe, let the numbers climb. Serving raw truth with a touch of divine. Breaking news, baby, I say it bold. Every word drips, hotter than gold. Discussing cases, I keep receipts. My boss in heels with the fire and heat. You want the tea, I pour it smooth. I'm Queen Tulsa, baby, I set the mood. Sweet on the lips, but sharp when I speak. Petty when I want, but my shade unique. Iconic, epic, I reign supreme. Queen Tulsa, the boss, I'm the headline queen. Don't get it twisted, baby. You came for the gossip, but you stayed for the queen. I don't chase views, views chase me. Now sip that tea, and don't forget to hit that like. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. stops here. It stops here. Queen Tulsa, baby. Your favorite shade, your hottest tea, and your headline queen.